Hi, how are you? Before we start our freaky activities, no, I'm joking. We're just gonna get into some deep thoughts. Hey, how you doing? I'm Jay, or Grim, whichever one works for you. And I got a fart. Before I do that, and I farted. And I'm about to sing a little acapella. Uh, uh, uh. Welcome to the show. It gets only freakier from here, motherfucker. Ooh. In time for the deep thoughts. Welcome. Oblige. Let your mind collide. Hmm. This person says, no revolution. I'm starting to think that there will be no revolution. Things will just slowly start to get worse and worse until there's no coming back. We were always at that point. We will all be starving and homeless and working for nothing. The crime rates go up, more people on drugs, a real dystopia. At this point, I don't even know what to get up and do on a day-to-day basis. Life seems so pointless. I don't know where to help or where to scream. Just lost. And then this other person says, we're living in a digital revolt. Well, the thing is, you pretty much got to take it day by day and literally do whatever you want. But that's the scary part. What the hell is it that you really want? And this person is very insecure. This person says, I feel so incompetent and inadequate that no matter what I try to do, there's always failure. Even when I commit to improving, it's like I'm going nowhere but the same direction. It's making me go insane every time. To see where you really are, especially with things. We're gonna pretend I didn't eat that. Look, it was chicken, okay? Chicken is fucking good. But besides that, you gotta think about it like this, right? Don't compare yourself to anyone unless you like competition. And you're gonna be in an endless loop of doing a lot of that shit. I don't compete unless there is a prize that I really, really want. And every time I do compete, I've never lost. But you gotta look at things like this. Compare yourself to yourself. If you were to look at yourself from a year ago, shit, even a day ago, shit, maybe a week ago, a month ago, you get where this is going. You've either vastly improved or vastly went wrong. And through asking questions, you end up finding solutions or more questions until it points you in somewhere that is the direction. And you follow that direction until you find something. And with that something, even if it's literally nothing, you can turn that into something. And then that something becomes something. What that means is you literally make what you have work into something better. Because when you have nothing and you turn into something that's already good, fucking kudos, dog. I love you for that. Not a lot of people can do that. Especially creatively, so kudos to you for that. Well. I love this one. This person says passive passive being passivity is one of the worst things in life. Everything in life should be challenged. When we do that, life is always inspiring. Not to everyone, but definitely to me. I love it. Get out of your comfort zone and learn things that are stimulating and inspiring. Be curious and challenge until you take your final breath. That is some shit that you throw in a fucking poster. It sucks. We talk about that and we'll probably end up forgetting it in 30 seconds. That's the real kicker to it. This person brings up something. One of the biggest problems in today's society is confirmation bias. It's as if many people have a filter that blocks out reality as soon as they form an impression of something or someone. Well, this isn't new. People like to see what they like to see. This is why people like lies more than anything else. The lie is something that is not true, but sometimes can be more pleasant than the fucking truth. You know? And another thing I want to bring up, my own deep thought. I would hate to genuinely overload you, because I feel like I do that myself. It's like, how many times have you watched a bunch of videos throughout the day and it's like you can't really remember like a single thing or whatever the hell, you know? Ain't that a little bit crazy? I mean, whenever I go back and I look at my history, it's like, I'll go like, oh, I remember this video verbatim, but it's like, if someone were to test you on a spot with all of that and just be like, hey, what did you look at? You don't have nothing, and it's just like, you got to rely off your memory. You probably overloaded yourself. This is why I actually take breaks whenever I watch shit. Just rewind, relax, play a game after a video, maybe nap on it. Genuinely, I do these things. And it helps you retain that knowledge and shit a lot better. Instead of like, this like a, oh my god, it's like YouTube shorts. It's like, your YouTube shorts, TikToks, whatever the fuck, man. It's like your attention span will literally just go, it is gone. You go from looking at puppies, kittens, niggas eating candy, niggas, chicken, niggas eating chicken, just niggas again, all types of shit, niggas shitting. Well, I probably said nigga too many times, but hey, people smoking, tattoos, crack, me, chairs, TV, audio visualize, like your stuff will go whoop 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 everywhere. Ain't that shit crazy? So instead, really focusing on some things at a time. No, I can multitask like a motherfucker, and it still kills me. Whew. I'm probably not even gonna remember this, but if you do, thank you. This person says, we really need to stop honoring people when they are dead, and be kinder to them when they are alive. I read about this Indian guy who broke down this entire mountain by himself, so that a road could be built from his village to a hospital. He begged the government, but it didn't get built until years after his death. Now, people say to award him the Padma Shri, basically an Indian knighthood. There's plenty more people like Alan Turing. He's now on a 50-pound note. Nikola Tesla and a bunch of others. I'm all for honoring people when they are dead, but just think we should be less shitty to alive people. I agree with that. Even for regular people, we don't speak ill of the dead, but you sure as hell did when they were alive. Ain't that some shit? Like, I'd much rather take someone being nice to me than hurling insults at my grave. Yeah. This is definitely an important message. If someone in your life that you really do care about, genuinely go out your way to just. It's like dating and marrying someone. I'll even go as far to say this. If I do marry someone or date someone, it doesn't stop. Especially with marriage. A lot of y'all will get into a marriage and just settle, and it's like, I like to think that I'm still dating that person. I'm still getting to know them, because it's like, what a lot of people do with their marriages is it just stops. It's like, hey, you're already mine. I ain't got to do shit. I ain't got to do nothing. You gonna love me no matter what, nigga. And not, I'll take away half your shit. Well, not a lot of people think that, but a lot of people do. They just stop. What I mean by that, they just stop as well. They stop being affectionate. They stop doing this, that, and the other third. And you hear about that shit time and time again. Maybe things were better whenever y'all were dating. Maybe things were better whenever y'all started getting married, or whatever the hell. I mean, shit, honeymoons. I mean, shit. It's like the beginning of something is always great and glorious, and then when you get to the middle of that downhill, man, it hits. And this person says, at the end of the day, it's just the end of the day. And I say, no shit, Sherlock, but hopefully there's a deeper meaning behind this. At the end of the day, we have permission to let go. Whatever happened, whether it was a failure, an argument, a missed opportunity, it's over now. We don't have to carry it to tomorrow. This is a reminder, an emotional exhale, a way of saying you can set this down. You don't have to hold on to it anymore. And if you catch yourself working on a Tuesday at about how the day ended, or remind yourself it's just a Tuesday, make sure you do it every day of the week. To improve as a person, you have to accept your mistakes and learn from them, not suppress them. That was beautifully said. Well. Let's keep going through all of this. This person says, I've come to the conclusion that the formula for victimless humor is confident attitude plus unexpected reaction equals humor. Basically just saying something that not a lot of people would expect, and humor. Like comedians. Like a comedian will just come in and be like, hey y'all, I want you to wonder why some of those smells tonight smell really horrible, you know? And you want to know how? I had me a chili cheese sandwich, and I fucking farted near all y'all. And you didn't even know it was me. Or you just say something literally random. I mean, you make it work that way. And this one. Life is subjective. Inherent value and morality does not exist. I like you to think that. We can always say good and bad to a lot of things, but think about how you can justify something. That's scary enough on its own self, right? Especially murder. Let's take a drink before we continue. Sure, these are some things that the majority of people can literally say, this is bad. Like child diddling, for example. I am on the extreme fence of that is bad. Do not do that. Mainly because I am a fucking victim of a lot of things, but you won't. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. But there are some people, you also have to put you're fucking... In order for us to, like, actually end some of this shit, we have to understand how these fuckers think and try to catch and deal with this shit as early as we fucking can. I know it is hard for a lot of people to see shit outside of themselves, you selfish fucks, but that is okay. Because think about it, if you want someone to see shit your way, you also have to be open to seeing shit their way. You can't fucking force it. I mean, you can, but... Ooh, how does that go a lot of the time? Unless you have some shit that can genuinely back yourself up, and I mean force-wise. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying. Whatever you expect for someone to do, you also have to expect that out of yourself too. Why won't anyone understand me? You fucking refuse to understand others. Why won't anyone love me? You refuse to love anyone else. Why does everyone think I'm fucking annoying? Well, you probably talk too much. You probably do whatever too much. Just tone that shit back and, hey, things might work out for you. Ay, ay, ay. Social media is engineered to make us horrible. Here's the thing. People have learned how to capitalize off of stupidity, negative shit, like a lot of things that aren't really productive. And hey, I'm a fucking producer of that. I like to believe that the shit that I put out there is just for like entertainment, shits and giggles, just something that will make you feel positive, at least how I see and frame it, you know? I'm gonna be honest, completely honest. Whatever your social media is that you look at, you did this to yourself. For the most part. Sure, you can blame, you can do whatever the fuck, but by and large, if you look at fucking, I don't know, you look at people getting blown up or a lot of crazy shit involving death or whatever the fuck, and you continue to look at it, it's like YouTube, it's like TikTok, whatever the fuck. If you look at one video, it's going to go, hey, did you watch it? They have all these different metrics, and you people are still ignorant to this. Still ignorant, or you do forget it. And it's just, it is crazy. It is crazy. The amount of people that are always just fearful and like, oh my God, this has happened. Someone got mugged, this, that, the third happened. I don't want to live in fucking fear. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, you should be afraid of the world. The world is a scary place. The world is also a great and amazing place as well. It is a beautiful fucking nightmare. And if you look at nothing but negative shit all day, I mean, come on. Come on. It is self-explanatory. You're doing this to yourself. You're going to think that the world is negative. You are what you surround and just put yourself into and shit like that. That is why, at least with me, when you come into my sphere, my world, my whatever the fuck I want to call it, I don't know still. I'm figuring it out. Do you know what it is? It is a place of no judgment. You can be yourself. We're all comfortable. Assuming if you make it comfortable, the most I would do is tell you to stop. And after that, 2 times, you will be dealt with swiftly. The entire point is just to have fun. Maybe to have an escape, maybe to relax, whatever the fuck you come here for. Whatever you take out of this. Hopefully it's something valuable to you. I really hope it is. But your social media, by and large, is whatever the fuck you put yourself into. If you notice that, oh my God, all this bad shit just keeps happening. You keep looking at bad shit, dumbass. No, sure, it fucking sucks that it happens, but come on. You keep looking at it over and over and over and over. When was the last time you looked at the news and be like, hey, this kitten just got rescued. Hey, we're doing charity. Hey, we're doing all this nice and positive shit. And it's just like, nah, get this out my face. Oh, last night at a party, 5 people were killed. Oh my God, that's so terrible. Fuck. The world is such a horrible place. Yeah, it is. It is. At least you know what part not to go to now. I mean, come on. Some of y'all niggas will know it's the hood and still go to it talking about some. Hopefully nothing bad happens today. Maybe, maybe not. You never know till you never know. Yeah. My bad, that's the nigga jeans in me coming out making me dance. You never realize it's the last time until it is. At some point, you were a kid experiencing something for the last time, and you had no idea. The last time you played outside without worrying about time. The last time you laughed with a friend before life pulled you in different directions. The last time you felt like the world was simple. Of course. And the thing is, you're still doing it. There are last times happening right now. You just won't realize until they're gone. But even some people will never know it's their last time. That's the sucky part about it. Ooh. Most people want to find love, but don't want to date. They think, hi, I like you, and I love you for whatever the fuck this is. But they won't actually date. They won't actually get to know the person. They won't form an actual connection. It's just, I want this thing called love. I don't know what the fuck it is. But at least to me, I feel like that love is a genuine connection. You have to start off with being friends or whatever the fuck that y'all can find. Who knows? Maybe love will develop. A lot of people just don't want to fucking date. And y'all wondering why y'all are single and some shit. Shit. Valentine's Day coming up. Some of y'all is fucked. And it's going to fuck you up. Shit, I might be fucked up. I might be sitting here doing a video. It's Valentine's Day and I'm alone. Nah, you won't see me doing that shit. That's a fucking lie. Sad boy hours. No, I'm fucking with you. I need to stop being sarcastic. Ooh, this one is my favorite one. Many people would rather whine and complain on social media than actually go out and make a difference. And then this person says, when we actively help others, we feel better. Volunteering and helping the less fortunate is food for the soul. Yeah. Basically, here's the thing. You whine and complain about something, but okay, what the fuck are you gonna do to solve it? Whine and complain? Like, you know what is bad, and let's see how to fix that said bad. Like, for example, it's just like, oh, they're not paying me a lot. Go somewhere that will pay you a lot. Or tell them, hey, I don't feel like I've been adequately paid for what I've been doing, and I've been here, I've been doing this, that, and the third for so long. Negotiate, motherfucker. Negotiate. You don't know till you fucking ask. Nigga. But, instead of whining and complaining, just fucking do something to solve it. I'll still whine and complain, but you'll still see me solve shit. Like right now. I used to whine and complain about my fucking thoughts and shit like that, but you know what I started doing? I started asking why. Just throwing a lot of shit out there, and just, it makes me feel better at the end of the day. That's my solution, getting that shit out there. It just makes these things swang, bang to bang, and I feel better. And it doesn't help the fact that I look like a crackhead. And here's the last question. The restless soul is driven by a perpetual why. Fuck, that hurt my knuckles. Basically, passion, ambition, whatever you want to call it, is essentially, well, this person in this post is literally just saying that they get shit done. That's about it. Well, thank you for tuning in and seeing my jiggly black ass nipples. I would do a power screech. I would do a pose, but I think that's it for now. Also, love you, Rose. I hope they don't watch that part. Holy fucking shit.